I'm live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all. I am back every Monday at 8 o'clock Prague time. I'm here to have a new topic for you, and this time will be about the stress. How to navigate stress and burnout, the mental health strategies for entrepreneurs. I think I speak a little bit about this problematic or about this topic before, but I think it's good to speak about it many times because the stress is something with everyone, I think, have it, and especially the entrepreneurs. The stress is not the problem, but the chronic stress and the burnout is the problem because can have a great effect on our health and especially our mental health, and our mental health will affect our physical health, and our physical health can have a big impact about lives. Especially we are entrepreneurs, we are having a lot of stress all the time. So I will tell you something about my story because I have been in the burnout before. So I know about the signs or what it is about. And from this point, which is it was in last time 2022, I decided to change a lot of things in my habits, and I decided to deal with the stress because I will tell you nobody are is like stress free. Everyone has some kind of situation. For example, I was dealing for 3 days for a stressful situation with somebody who is very close to me. He was in hospital. Thanks God, today finally we figure out that he is okay. So everyone has a stressful situation. And in 2022, I came with a special habits which help me a lot with my relaxation and how to deal with the stress, so I will not go to the burnout phase. Today, I will give you some symptoms and some strategies how to can you can deal with the stress and how you can cope with the stress and deal with it, and to have less impact on your health, especially on your physical health. If you don't know me, my name is Wisal Sukari. I am entrepreneur since 2017, and I am the creator of a mentorship program called Succeed Otherwise for entrepreneurs, which I am focusing the most on the health, mental, physical health, spiritual health, and also relationships, as well as how you can increase your customers and your income in 2024 using, for example, artificial intelligence and marketing, new marketing tools, and so on. This mentorship program is individual, and you can start with me anytime. You can ask me any question about it because I already started in the first of this month. I have a few customers, and I want to help them to increase, especially these two things: is the health number one, relationship number three, two, and number three is the money. So, what are the signs of stress? Many people knows about me that I am a person who don't like slides. I speak by my heart. I don't prepare anything what you are listening to it today. I just put an idea in my head and I figure out how I can speak to you about it. But I have some kind of I write some notes because I don't want to forget anything about this topic because this topic is very important. So first of all, the signs of stress and especially the burnout are like this. You will feel a lot of people feel fatigue, and they are feel like they have some issues with concentration. As I think, well, it's because I have a lot to do to deal. But this is like sign of stress is the fatigue. Sometimes fatigue is because you have some minerals and some vitamins you lack in your body, but sometimes fatigue is a sign of stress or starting the phase of burnout. So you need to be very aware of the fatigue. If he is like chronic fatigue, also, it could be like related to stress. You can have a stomach pain. This is what I had many years ago. I didn't know this from stress, and sometimes people have issues with sleeping, heartbeat, irritability, you have frustration, you have like feeling a sadness. Doesn't mean that you have depression, but you are like sad all the time, or you feel like sadness suddenly, or sadness is a sign of stress. If you have a lot of sadness, you may be having a lot of stress in your life. Also, a difficulty of concentration. You are starting your job, you are starting a task to do. in your work and suddenly you don't feel a concentration. This is a sign of stressful situation you have, or burnout you have. Also, another sign is procrastination. You are not working, you are working, but at the same time, you are not doing anything. Sometimes it's about avoiding people. If you feel yourself, you want to avoid people, you don't want to speak to people, so you are facing some stressful, too much stress. And especially you feel yourself like burnout, or you don't want to speak to people about it. And sometimes it's sensitivity to noise could be a sign of high level of stress and burnout. Sometimes it's also that you are not satisfied with anything, even if you are doing a lot of things positive, but you are not satisfied with it. Sometimes it's a negative self-talk. The more negatively you speak about yourself, the more stressful you are. The more stressful you are, you become burnout. Sometimes you lose the passion about what you are doing is also a sign of stress or burnout. And sometimes is avoiding the responsibility. So there are a lot of these signs. You will feel yourself like isolated. You will feel yourself you don't want to deal with anything because you already have have a lot and you have enough. And this is the real sign about it, is that you have enough and you don't want to deal with anything. And this is the burnout. And this is what pushed me to create something very positive for myself in 2022. And I am teaching it in my mentorship program, Succeed Otherwise, about the power hour. Because I said to people, if you set up the ways how to deal with the stress, you cannot get into the stress or the deep stress or the burnout. If you know how to deal before with it, you cannot go to this phase. Sometimes there are one sign which is very important to know, that people who have a great burnout can go to addictions. Addiction like cigarettes, drinking, all substance, all the stuff. It could be like a sign of overwhelm and especially of burnout. And this is very critical. And I met a lot of people last couple of months here in Czech Republic are entrepreneurs, and unfortunately they are going to addictions like alcohols. And it's something very unhappy for me because these people are close to me. And I told them about the ways of relaxation and the ways how they can deal with it. This is what the strategies what I want to talk to you about. If you are watching from anywhere in the world, you can chat with me, because today I am live on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and as well on Facebook page. So let me know from which country you are seeing me, and let me know also if you are facing some kind of these symptoms like stress or burnout, so we can chat together and we can see if I can help you. So let's go now. After signs, we can go to how we can deal it. If we know how we feel about it, we can now deal with it. Number one thing what I say to people, especially entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs are the most responsible people, because if you are responsible about the people you are working with in your company, the employee, you are responsible about your business, so you have a lot of stress. The first thing is to manage your time. Time management is something very important, to manage your time when you are working, when you are eating, when you are relaxing. And this is take a lot of how to say effort in the beginning, because a majority of entrepreneurs are putting majority of their time in the work, and there are less and less time in relaxation, and less time to do something for themselves. So I said to people, the time management, it means that you manage your time for the most important tasks in the morning or in the beginning, when you have your energy, when you start your day. And also start to delegate to other people, because sometimes if you do all the work to yourself, you will feel overwhelmed, you will feel burned out. If you are the only person in the company, if you are the only person who is dealing with everything. This is what I feel it myself, and I start to actually delegate, and I start to find for me people I can pay them, and they will do some tasks for me. I don't want to deal with everything. I was a person like this. For this reason I'm speaking about this topic, because I was a person who do everything in my business. For this reason, I felt burnout because I was working a long hours as well, and I decided to I need to manage my time. When I feel I need to stop, I will stop. And this is something what I want to share with you. So number one is time management. Number two is delegation. When you delegate for other people, you can pay some people to do tasks which you don't need to do it yourself. And this is something you will have more time for yourself and for your hobbies. Is number three, to find for yourself a hobby. Everyone who is an entrepreneur, I advise them to find for them a hobby to do it. And is this reality? I told her, what is your hobby? What you like to do when you have time? Read a book, go to dancing. For me, I love to dance and I love to hear music. This is the two things which I am using myself that it's relaxing. I go to nature for a walk, like three things, four things. I have a lot of hobbies. So I try and I start to implement my hobbies. So this is what helped me with my stress levels and calm me down. And when I feel in my day that now I need to take a break, I take a break. And this is what I also recommend, to take breaks, many breaks. So number one is time management. Number two is delegation. Number three, find a hobby. Number four is take breaks. Number five is to have a gratitude, or to be grateful, like gratitude journal or something like this, because gratitude is one of the most relaxing thing you can do, and especially in the morning. If you have a journal, I have a book, I keep writing in it what I am grateful about. So gratitude is very important. Then there are a daily routine, which is very important also. The daily routine, what you are doing in the morning. Are you exercising? Are you meditating in the morning? So every one of us have a daily routine: exercise, meditation, gratitude, affirmation, visualization. So this is the daily routine, which is very important. Then there are something called self-awareness. I said to people, self-awareness, to check yourself and know that now I need to stop. Self-awareness is very important, to know yourself, because some people are putting a lot of energy on themselves. They are putting a lot of baggage, or they're putting themselves that they are like unstoppable, which is not good. And I know it about about myself. All these kind of things I'm telling you, these things I started doing for myself first, because I was a person who I want to do everything my alone. I don't want to delegate. I didn't feel anything. I didn't take care of myself too much, and this is what changed in 2022. Then there are the self-care prioritizing. If you don't prioritize yourself, nobody will care about you. I said, if you don't care about yourself, nobody will care. So put yourself first is very important, about especially about also exercise and sleep, because many business owners, they still awake till 2 3 o'clock in the morning doing emails. I know some of them. I don't do emails, but I know a lot of them. Then there are something called mindfulness. Mindfulness is to take deep breaths and be mindful in the moment. It's close your eyes. It is very simple. If you close your eyes and to focus on your breath, just on your breath, don't focus on anything, just forget everything and focus on breath. It's a simple exercise, but it's very strong. It's very strong and very beneficial if you do it every day. Then there are something called support. You can seek support if you are feeling yourself overwhelmed or burned out, and seek help and support. This was for me very hard to do it, because I was a person, and I still a person, who love to help others and support others, but I am very hard for me to seek help from others. This was like something I need to shift it, and not very like lately, let's say. As this is something I need to do it, that I need to seek support and help from people. And when I did, actually, many people answer my request, but I was like not thinking about it, or something. I feel okay, I will do it alone. I don't need any help, which is not good to be in this situation if you are overwhelmed or feeling like you need someone to help you. Then there are something called set yourself a realistic goals, because people or entrepreneurs are setting themselves a very high level of goals, and if they don't met them, they feel frustration, they feel burnout, and they feel very stressful. Another thing, what I have also, if you celebrate your success, sometimes we don't celebrate because we don't have anyone to celebrate with. So I said to myself that we need maybe to have a some celebration with business owners here in Czech Republic. I'm trying to figure out also a place to do a parties for business owners to celebrate them. So I know it's hard because nobody will celebrate you, you will celebrate others. So you celebrate a small success you did with your family members, with people around you. This is will help you to release your stress and also your burnout. Then it is very important for dealing with a burnout is to learn from failures, because failure is something very stressful, and people are very stressful when they are failing. But failure is only like lessons, so we need to learn from it. Then be around network of people, supportive network. I speak about support. You can seek someone on support, but also you can be around people who are like-minded and they have the similar issues. So when you speak about it, you can be feeling more relaxed, because you are not the only one person who are in stressful situation. If you are entrepreneurs, there are many people. If you network with them, if you speak to them, you can feel more relaxed inside you. Another tip is to limit negativity. If you have people around you who are negative all the time, complaining all the time, and you will become very stressful and burnout, because it will be coming to you, the energy. I said to people, I am a person who is protecting my energy nowadays. I don't want to enter any negativity into my life. We are living in life full of negativity. So the less negativity I bring to my life, the less my life will be negative. So myself, I don't watch news, for example. Yes, I'm aware what's happening around us. We need to be aware what's happening, but I am not really opening any news since, I don't know, 8 years ago. And I prefer to look at something positive. I watch TV, comedy, or the stuff which is like laughing, and this is very important. The more you laugh, the more you have relaxation in your body. Then there are also something about um, stuff which you take care of your body is inside your body, because sometimes if you are stressful, you are losing let's speak now about the health side, because I'm from my background is I'm nurse originally, and I'm very aware about the health prevention, and I believe in the Chinese medicine and the prevention. I know that some supplements are very important to use them, especially if you are in the stressful situation, if you are dealing with stress all the time. And this is like magnesium, for example. There are some stuff of magnesium I use. It is for there are many types of magnesium, but what I recommend is magnesium malate in the morning, and magnesium glycinate in the evening, because the morning is for energy, the evening is for relaxation. Of course, vitamin B's the B complex is very important. As well, there are vitamin C is very good for antioxidation, because the more stressful you, the more you have problems with this in your body. Then there are some products I use recently for the focus and the energy afternoon. This is like also natural products which I recommend for my customers and for the people around me. And people knows that if I don't use something, I will not recommend it. If I don't feel any how to say benefit from it, I will not recommend something I don't use it. So there are products which help people with the mental wellness, and I'm using it now. Two of them. I'm trying on myself, and I feel more, let's say, relaxed and more focused in the afternoon, especially, and in the evening. So it's working. And it's from nature, because I believe that God, when He created us, He creates the nature. So there are a lot of natural things which can help us to improve our health. Also, it needs to eat well, because if you eat well, like 3 times a day or 2 days, two times a day, you need to drink a lot of water. It's very important for your health and for your energy level, and to have less stress and less burnout. So these are all like the recommendation, what I do myself and I recommend other people. Of course, I'm dealing with the stress and the burnout more individually with the people in my mentorship program, Succeed Otherwise, because it's part of the mental health. And the mental health is number one thing I focus on it nowadays, because as I mentioned, a lot of people are coming with a lot of stuff, and especially the entrepreneurs who don't have anyone to help them, because entrepreneurship is a lonely trip. But if you have somebody with you, like a mentor or coach, is easier. And the mentor is also special because they will give you about their own experience. My mentorship program was built because of my own experience, what I deal in the last couple of years, and this is why I find out that I want to help in the health, in the relationships, and then the money, how to create wealth online, or the artificial intelligence and application and marketing. But the first two things are most important thing, because we are human beings. So yeah, that's it for today. This is my topic for today. I hope that you like it, and if you like it, you can share it. And if you have any questions about anything what we deal today, if you have any stressful situation, burnout, you have a question, you can find me on the LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Facebook, on my business WhatsApp, on Telegram. I'm everywhere. So just DM me on business WhatsApp for quick response, because I'm there the most of the time. You see now I get a message when I'm talking from a business owner. So this is for me for today. If you have also any topic you want me to speak about it next week, every Monday I am live on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Facebook, and I'm speaking around the entrepreneurships, everything which entrepreneurs needs to hear, and to help them to improve their health, their relationships, and also their money nowadays. So thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for liking it, and see you next Monday. Bye bye.